Hey, what's up everyone? Matt here, and ignore the fact that I'm recording in my kitchen if you see some stuff around, but I just got in my new package I was telling you about, and it shows up looking like that. So we're gonna hope that this is in decent shape when I get it. Alright, good news is, guys, the box we care about is in good shape. Honestly, it looks like that other box was taped up like that from the factory because the tape isn't stretched out. It's just taped that way. So I don't know if they just used a busted box or what, but this box looks good, and as you can tell, I finally switched to FR Sky, and I went with the new Taranis X7S. So I'm super excited. So let's see if we can crack this guy open real quick. Alright guys, so there it is. This new radio comes in this nice case. You've probably seen a couple reviews out there by now. These things are making their way around, and a few guys have been testing them for probably a good couple months, I would bet by now. Before I even open that, so just to kind of touch on what I said a minute ago, so you can probably see that right there. So it's the FR Sky Taranis Q X7S. This comes with the upgraded M7 Hall sensor gimbals, which is awesome. But in manufacturer retail price right there, $189.99. I have literally, the only company I saw letting it go for that price online was A-Main, and it was after I ordered this. And they, I think, sold out extremely fast. They're not there anymore. That was on eBay. So if you're looking for one of these, watch for that. Hopefully they'll get some more, and I know they will, but you know, I wanted this thing. Like I said, I paid probably 20 bucks over that, which sucks, but I've needed to upgrade for a long time. I'm still on FlySky, and with my newest quad, had some serious problems with that using their micro receiver. So here's what I got, and there it is, and that looks amazing. Oh my God, that's like a completely different feel. You can see it's real smooth. It's got a lot of clicking to it. I guess the guys call it notches, which I'm not used to, but I don't mind it. Probably just take a little getting used to. It's got some gimbal protectors, which is awesome. You've got your charge cable, because this radio does come with a battery, so we've got a nice little charge cable there. This, from what I've seen online, you've probably seen it too, I believe is an adapter, yeah, charger for Taranis. So I think you got to plug this into the cable and the radio into this, and it looks like it'll charge nickel metal hydride or LiPo, so that's cool. You also get a real nice FR Sky strap, neck strap. That's actually a really nice strap, so happy with that. You got your radio. Let's see what we have up here. Look like our instructions, most likely. Yeah, so just a small manual. Take a look at that here soon. Doesn't look like it's too in-depth. And I know there's a ton of info on the internet about this radio, so I'm anxious to get on there. I know people have liked this, people have not. Whole bunch of stickers, so it's kind of cool. Well, for the most part, everyone has liked this radio over the original X7, because you've got things like this here where the switches are tilted forward. Because I don't know about you guys, but I'm a pincher. I fly pinching like this, and a lot of people's complaints on the original X7 was that these were more straight and they were hitting that with their fingers. So that's awesome. I'm sure that other version would have annoyed me too. I really like the grips on the side of this. And it's just a nice looking radio, especially with this blue. Blue is my favorite color, so this is amazing for me. And there she is. Got some gray grips on the back, and they are super tacky. Super tacky. I really like the grips on the sides, because I am a guy that holds my radio on the sides there and pinches the sticks. I'm not a thumb guy. Got the stock antenna, of course. Nice small stand on there. I know the guys usually replace those who have these Taranises. But I'm so excited to get this turned on, get this bound up. I need to make some changes to my quads. So you just saw in my video right before this that I went with Crossfire. I'm kind of going all out on my radio here. I'm going from FlySky, which is the cheapest of the cheap, but it worked. Anybody out there looking to start out, do not hesitate to try the FlySky stuff. Just be careful with their micro transmitter or micro receivers. I've got one in my new the B-Fight 210, and I can't get more than 50 feet away. If I break line of sight at all, it drops signal and I crash. So not sure why that receiver is so touchy, but it just is. The bigger FlySkys, though, I had no problems with at all. So, but I'm anxious to try this out and give Taranis a try finally. I'm really excited to have the Open TX software and do some things that I haven't been able to do in the past. And then just having Crossfire with that on my main quad should be an awesome upgrade for me. Anxious to try out some more longer range flights and things of that nature. So that's what I've got, and I'll give you some feedback and some updates as I get this turned on and experiment with it a little bit, because this is, again, my first experience with Taranis. I've never had the X9D or anything else, so I'm going to spend a little time getting things set up correctly before I do anything and test this radio at all. But thanks for watching as always, and again, do some shopping if you want this radio, because there's prices all over the board. I saw some today where they're trying to get $40 shipping now. These retailers are really marking these up because they are low. They're low supply, at least at this point. So make sure you shop around. Be careful with these guys on their shipping. I'll be definitely putting a note about that on my order. But anyway, have a good time, and talk to you soon. Bye.